Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Noontime Kapehan, brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic, our coaching hub and home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. We are now on month 2 here in Noontime Kapehan, our daily coaching conversation, reliving the Kapehan Night by Master Coach A, where she talks about life, love, relationship, money, career, and anything under the sun, including the sun. Kapehan Night used to come in live on floor and via FB every Tuesday night until the pandemic happened. We are bringing in Noontime Kapehan for a season only while Brewing Live is taking a quarter break. So let me take also this moment to honor fellow coaches and entrepreneurs who previously served for 7 long months and filled the digital space with stuff that matters from September 2020 to March 2021. Watch out for the return of Brewing Live this coming July. Then, shout out to all my fellow game changers, hello, who served last month of April. And for this month of May, as we continue to serve the community, Master Coach A launched the Be Learning e-card for the big heroes of our generation. Be Learning e-card unlocks opportunities to smarter living with monthly perks. First, is 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. Second is Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A. And third is 90-minute coaching session by Coaching Entrepreneurs from Life Coach Philippines. Isn't that exciting? I'm so excited. So for this month's Mental Model Masterclass scheduled on May 15th, 7 p.m., Master Coach A will teach the Goal Achievement Mental Model. Learn how to unleash your 4 superpowers from intense focus and discover how champion goal setter Elon Musk modeled the art and science of goal achievement that fundamentally changed the trajectory of the human race. Today, Musk company SpaceX is leading humanity to becoming multiplanetary. Connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to register and get your Be Learning e-card today. Register this month as founding member and lock in your membership fee of 1,500 pesos monthly for life. You will never ever experience membership fee increase when you avail the program as founding member. Moving on, for today's episode, I will be sharing the joy of motherhood. Please do tag your friends, share this video link, and invite others to join our conversation. So if you are watching this on a replay, comment in there, hashtag replay, and do let's send us message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. The YouTube link where you can find the replay of all the episodes of Noontime Kapehan is found in the caption of this video. Please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified of all the future videos to stuff your digital space with valuable content. There's no way to be perfect mother and a million ways to be good one, said Winston Churchill, one of my favorite thought leader. So yeah, do you know him? And he has something to say about motherhood. Again, he said, there's no other way to be a perfect mother and a million ways to be a good one. So hello there, hello everyone. Come in now and tag your friends. And I'm still celebrating with you and saying Happy Mother's day to all of you, especially to all my friends whose midnight are now in Canada and the US and Brazil. Hello, Sister Teresina. So yeah, if you are watching this still, if you're still awake and watching this, hello to all of you and happy Mother's Day. So today is an extension of Mother's Day for me. So I was supposed to be, it was supposed to be scheduled yesterday, but apparently there is, Coach C was the one who scheduled yesterday. So still I'm going to be talking about motherhood. And I believe that, yeah, every day is a celebration of being a mother because when you start being a mother, you don't stop being a mother. And the other thing is, yeah, let's make the whole month of May a Mother's Day. So if you haven't celebrated yesterday because of some reason, maybe you forgot, if you haven't given some anything to your mom, to the mommies in your life, then yeah, you can still send them a message. You can still send them something that they will appreciate. And yesterday, as I wasn't so active in social media because I was with my kids as well. We went to the park and like just enjoy the fresh air and all that and being outside because as you know, we are now on we are still having this pandemic and we're mostly inside the home. So we're not actually going out with the kids. So I found the time yesterday to be actually going out because it's Sunday and no work for me and no work for my partner. So we went to the park and the kids actually enjoyed it. So yeah, that's what happened to me yesterday during Mother's Day. And yeah, I honor all the people who are actually mothers. And as Winston Churchill said, no one is perfect and nobody can be a perfect mother, but there are a million ways to become a good one, to become a good mother to your kid, or to become a good mother to your niece or nephews. So as we say, motherhood is not just uh, it's practically you giving birth to a child, but it's not just that. Motherhood in we define it as you nurturing someone. So if you are nurturing someone, then you are a mother. You holding the space for healing, then you are a mother. If you are holding space for growth, then you are a mother. And if you are holding space for someone to actually pursue their dreams, then you actually are a mother. That's why this earth that we're living in, it's nurturing us, right? We get it's like the natural resources. We get water from the mother earth. That's why it's called the mother earth. Okay, so we all have that definition that a mother nurtures, a mother loves, a mother, hugs and embraces. A mother, has always the open arms to actually hug you and embrace you. So that is the warmth of a mother, and that is motherhood, if you ask me to define it. So yeah, how about you? What's the one word? I actually asked this a while ago in my timeline. So what is that one thing that you got from your mom? So if you ask me, it would be resilience. And actually, if I asked Jonathan, my partner, what is that one thing that you liked about me? And he said resilience. He did not say resilience, but the definition was resilience. That I wouldn't give up when, even if it becomes really, really hard for me, I wouldn't give up. Like I would go, go, go. And even if something wrong happens, I would always bounce back. And that's what he said. And I know I got that from my mom because my mom is like that. And I have a lot of things that I got from my mom, but that is number one. So if you have one thing to share in there, so you can tag your mom, like, thank you, mom, I got this from you. So to my mom, thank you, I got being resilient from you. So thank you so much. And yeah, as I am here, I'll be sharing some of my experiences. So I am actually one person who was I had my first kid, Quiva, when I turned 30 years old. So people would say that you're 30, you're already okay to become a mom. You're ready to become a mom, but it's not always the case. So if you ask me, being readiness of being a mom, it depends on the person, because I believe it's you have to be first. My first parameter is you have to be financially ready, you have to be emotionally ready, and you have to be, mentally ready. That was my thought. But in my case, I was not prepared. Like, okay, we just found out one day that I was pregnant, and okay, so this is a change of everything. It's going to change our plans and all that, because my plan before was to go around the world and like teach, and that thing, become a nomad. So yeah, uh, but my world turned around. I have a kid, and my plans changed. All of my plans changed, or I have plans that was part actually. So yeah, how about you? How was your experience, especially when you became a first time mom? So how was the experience? Were you prepared? Did you actually prepare? Uh, so yeah, tell me, what are your experience? Because as I've said, in my uh, in my experience, I was 30 years old, but I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared financially. I wasn't prepared mentally. I wasn't prepared emotionally. It's just that when I found out one day that I was pregnant, I'm like, okay, I have to take responsibility of this. Something bigger is given to me, something, a big responsibility is given to me, and I accept it. And from here, from now to the future, I'm going to change how I see the world and change some of the things that I'm doing. So in change my perspective. So things like that. So what are the changes? What are the major changes when you became a first time mom? What are the major changes that happened in your life? So tell me in the comments down below, and talk with the others, with the other community learners who are here. So um, I don't know about you, but in my experience and some of my friends that I've talked to, people would actually prepare. Like you prepare the things that the kid would need. You think that you're prepared mentally and emotionally, but you don't actually know what's going to happen. That's why during my time, I would live daily. Like, okay, this is what happened to me today. And tomorrow, I'm not expecting anything. Of course, I'm expecting that it would be a good day. It's not so, I would not have morning sickness and all that. It wouldn't be so hard for me. But yeah, that's how I lived my life during the pregnancy. So yeah. So how about you? Were you actually prepared? Because I would talk to other mothers and they would say, "I thought I'm prepared. I thought I'm prepared. I prepared everything, but no." Like when the kid comes, okay. So as I would say, you live every day. You live life every day and not expecting for something, or not actually being rigid and scheduling everything, because yes, when you have a toddler, your schedule won't be, and especially now that we are actually working from home, the schedules are not rigidly followed, and for me that's okay. So yeah, let's go. And before I continue and share actually the five joys I have, because I'm a mom, I'm going to be sharing with you something that I got, that I love, because in the other in if we're going to look at the animal kingdom, there are other mothers there. So but I got interested and I got really hooked into this, and I really love this story about the African elephant. Did you know that the African elephant, is matriarchal? So when a when a baby elephant come in, there are like other female elephant around. So it's matriarchal. So it's I found it really interesting, and I found it really beautiful because someone said that rearing a child is not just by the mother, by the parents, but by the community. And I would always believe that because you cannot just keep your child inside your home. It's the community that is going to rear the child. They help you rear your child. So the ecology, the habitat is actually important for rearing a child. So yeah, let's go back to our elephant, to our African elephant. So yeah, and you know what? The other female elephant teach the calf to actually nurse. So can you imagine the big elephant? So there's the big elephant standing, and then the calf doesn't know how to nurse. So the other elephants, the other female elephants, are actually there to assist the calf to know how to nurse. Isn't that cute? So yeah, you all know that when you have a newborn baby, it's so hard, right? I know some strong women who actually did it on their own. But for me, I was lucky that my mom was there. My mom was there to assist me when I had a newborn. Because yeah, it's really hard. So especially if your partner, the husband, is actually working, it's hard to do everything, and you know that you'll have sleepless night, right? So yeah, tell us in the comments down below your experience, especially your first baby. What was your experience, the hardships and all that, the sleepless night? So yeah, the other female African elephant will assist the calf to nurse, and then they are actually there to help the elephant learn. So it's a community. It's a community of female, uh, rearing the calf. And you know what? You know that they actually travel, right? They go from place to place. And you know what? When there's a baby elephant, when there's a calf, the herd actually adjust their pacing so that the calf can actually um, cope up with the stride. Maybe when there's no baby elephant, they're faster, but when there's a baby elephant, when there's a calf, they actually slow down their pace. So that's I believe that's beautiful. So yeah, and if you compare that to a human, to a family, then everyone adjusts, right? When somebody comes in, when a new baby is born in the family, everyone also adjust, right? So yeah, you understand that a baby will be crying at night, so you will not be um, grumpy that the baby's crying. You don't do that, right? You understand that a baby is here and we're happy, and okay, he's crying. So things like that. And the last thing that I appreciate with the African elephant is that uh, the calf will learn by actually observing. So observing the older elephants, where they get the food and what food to eat. So yeah, that's practically the same with human. Even if we tell the kids what to learn, what to do, they learn by our example. They learn by what we do, and they learn by what they hear that we say. So yeah, that's my sharing about that the elephant. And the other thing is the emperor penguin. Actually, as you all know, the father is actually the one covering the egg while it hasn't hatched yet, and then the mother emperor penguin is going to walk 50 miles. Look at that. And you know that they walk slowly, right? So it walks 50 miles away to the sea and get a fish. So that when she comes back and the egg is hatched, she's going to take care of the baby emperor penguin. So look at the sacrifice. it's like us, mothers, human mothers, right? We do a lot of sacrifice just for our kids. And the other one that I could remember is the polar bear. You watch that the National Geographic, right? So the polar bears, the cubs, they always have twin cubs. They usually bear uh, baby polar bears cubs as twins, so they have two, usually. So what they do is, they teach the cub where to get food and how to survive in the cold. Like, that in the ice, it's not always hard. So they will teach the baby elephant, the cub, where and which to step on. So, and where to get food, and that's how they do it. So if we look at nature, we can learn from, we will know that there are other animals actually who would go far away, like the emperor penguin mother, who would do sacrifices in order for their babies to grow up strong, and strong and resilient. So that's like us. So, because of that, I'm going to go on now and start sharing with you the joy that I've experienced being a mother. So, the joy of motherhood. Tell me in the comments down below what you think and how you experience joy in your motherhood. So, or maybe if you're single here and you're watching this, what are the joys that you have experienced being with your mom? So, share in the comments down below. So, yeah, first is the giggles. My kids are still, I have a toddler, 2 years old, two, and the other one is like 7 months. So, we would sometimes we have like schedule, like we have to do this and that, but then when the kids come around and like hugs you, and they just laugh at things, and you feel happy, right? Like uh, uh, you stop what you're doing and you actually go to them, and you actually allow them to be happy and to giggle. And sometimes we would say, sometimes I'm so sleepy, or my partner would be so sleepy. Instead of us sleeping, the kids are awake. So they come to us and like laugh and giggle. And we'd say, what a happy family. It's cute, right? What a happy family. We cannot sleep anymore because even if we want to take a nap, we can't. But the joy is, yeah, they're giggling, they're happy, and we are happy, and we are honored to actually hold the space for them to bring out that happiness in them. Because as we all know, a lot of us, when we get older, we don't have that. We don't fool around. We don't allow ourselves to become children, and that's what we love. When we have kids, we just laugh with them. And we actually laugh at them sometimes because they do silly things, right? So yeah. Number two is, when you number two joy of being a mother is your heart expands. Why did I say my heart expands? Because especially during my first child, when she was put over me, in my chest, in my breast, to um, actually have her first sip of the milk. I was like, oh, this is so amazing. I did not know that I can love a human being this way. Like, I have loved my mom, I've loved my siblings, I've loved my partner, but not this way. Like, I have a different feeling. Like, the emotion was different when I had my kid, when I had my baby. So that's different. And actually, it's biologically, it's the brain that changes. Being a mother, bearing a child changes a mother's brain. So the gray area where you have you have the senses, you have the emotions, it actually widens. There are more gray areas when you become a mom. That is why you have the intuition. You have, even if you're not looking, that you have to do something to protect your child. So those are the things that happens when you become a mom, and that is a joy. Like, you don't know why, but you're just joyful that you have that kid, that you have that child in you, that you have that child. You brought that child into the world. The next joy is allowing them to grow and learn. So I have a different way of rearing my child versus my partner, because for me, I allow them to actually hurt themselves, not to the point that they need to go to the hospital, but some scratches and all that. I it's that for me, that's okay. My partner would say, why don't you protect them from those scratches? Because for me, that's part of growing up, because they're learning, and it's the way that they learn. If you are overprotective and not allow them to climb up the stairs, as long as you make sure that, like, the edges of the tables are actually patched, so that it's not the corners are not going to they're not going to hit their head in the corners of the table, as long as you make the edges not pointed, or you do some things for it. You put foam in order for it to catch, to become that, so that when they hit it, it's not as painful, right? So things like that, or you put mat on the floor so that when they fall, it's not as painful, but you allow them to actually run, and you allow them to explore the world. And when they learn something, it's beautiful. There's joy, like, oh, they learned how to read. She learned how to read. She learns, or she knows how to sing ABC. She knows how to say the numbers, and she knows how to call this. She knows where to go. Things like that. So for me, one joy is allowing them to explore the world on their own. Of course, you're there to actually guide and guard them, but you allow them to go on and explore their curiosity. The next is the joy of teaching them. So in my case, I remember that it was my stepdad's. There was a time, it was not really her all alone, but there was a time that she actually taught me how to write the letter A, B, and C, and all that. But yeah, my grandparents, my mom, they were the one who taught me the letters, things like that. And it's my honor as well to actually teach my kids on how to do that. Not only that, but to teach them life skills, how to survive this, how to walk, how to do things. Uh, my kids are still really young, and we're not still going to the beach, but like swimming is another skill that you can teach your kids. What are other skills that you can teach them? Because there's joy when you teach them, and you know that when they grow up, they'll remember that, oh, it was my father, oh, it was my mom who actually taught me how to swim, oh, it was my mom who actually taught me how to cook. So things like that. It was my mom who actually is the reason why I'm interested in baking and other things. So yeah, and there's a joy, right, when they tell people that I learned that from my mom. And yeah, there's the joy. And there's a joy in you teaching them. So next is sharing them into the world, or sharing them with the world. So like in my case, it's funny, right? Because I'm supposed to be ready. I'm supposed to be resigning from my job and actually being that's my plan actually, and to become a full-time mom. But like my master builder apprenticeship came, and so I grabbed the opportunity to be included in the first batch. And like I really saw myself building a tribe where I will also nurture people to become uh, the best, and to become people who like X-Men, who knows actually how to use their superpowers. And my full-time motherhood was put in the corner. Like I did not actually have that, because I need I have they studying to do. And I did not resign from my job. So because of the pandemic, I can do it at home. So I better stay, or I think I'll stay because I can work from home. So things like that. My nose is itchy. I feel like sneezing, but yeah. So there. And what do I mean by sharing your kids to the world? Because you cannot actually totally protect them from the people. And that is why it's really important for you to have a habitat, for you to prepare an ecology for them, a beautiful ecology, the perfect or the almost perfect one, a good one, where you can rear your child. Choose a place where that's actually my parameter. I choose a place where it's quiet. I choose a place where there's a playground, where a compound where they can actually explore, where they can run around without me thinking that, oh, there are cars, the pollution and everything. So, so things like that. So yeah, and also the people who are around them. So lucky for me, I did not. Um, that my sister and my brother, my siblings were the one helping me to take care of my kids, my mom, and uh, the sister of my partner and his auntie were the ones actually who helped us take care of the kids. And so I wasn't worried of things or of someone coming into the home and teaching them differently. But yeah, we always have the differences on how we actually rear our child. Like me and my partner, we have a different ways of looking at how we're going to rear the child. But um, for me, I would always have that. I allow them to choose what they want, but of course, talking to the elders, to the adult, to actually agree on what to do. Like when they throw a tantrum, what do we do? So allow me to actually tell them this. Don't butt in or don't come in and destroy the momentum, something like that. So yeah, and for me that is beautiful. Allow you sharing your kids with the world, because actually you can because as I've said, rearing a child is not just by the family but by the community. So the community where you are, the community is actually part of you rearing the child. So that one is another one, because sometimes we become, we as mothers, we become like hen, we become really, really protective, and we don't want other people to actually get in there and do something. But you know, yeah, just put just be in a safe place. Just choose a home where the community is okay, the community is safe, and then yeah, you can actually share your child to the world, because they are going to the community. Because in that way, they interacting with other people, they actually also learn. And you interacting with other people, they will learn from you, because when they grow up, they will not always be with you. They will grow up, and one day they will have their own life. They will study abroad, or they will travel the world, and they know what to do. They know they know how to sniff danger. They know when it's good, they know when they are safe, and that is for you to actually for you to teach them. So those are the 5 things that I found joyful being a mom. So yeah, how about you? Did you share your thoughts below? I cannot read the comments for now because I only have one laptop. So yeah, so thank you for being here. Thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing your thoughts in the comments down below. So I believe kids are a gift, and yeah, this is my belief. Even when I did not have a kid, and now that I have kids, it's still my belief. I believe kids are gifts from God. God entrusted these human beings to me, and I have a responsibility to help them grow but I do not own them. I do not own my kids. It's still God who owns them, but I am here as co-creator, as a co-creator of God. And I'm here to actually guide them. I'm here to mother them, and I'm here to actually help them um, grow in the design that God wants them to be. So yeah, I hope you've shared a lot in there. I'll be reading your comments later. So yeah, how did you feel? What did you remember, and what are the things that came to mind when I shared these things? So I hope you resonated with even one of the things that I have shared. So thank you for joining me today. And as I close, I invite you to be back tomorrow, same time, 12 noon, and same digital space um, for another topic. So to bring home the cup coffee experience, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 for your food and beverage order. You may also visit Decaf Coffee Republic inside Pioneer Center compound at Capitolio, Pasig City. And once again, I am inviting you to join and be part of the Be Learning journey for living smarter with money perks. See you tomorrow. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Bye bye.